Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Greg Furman, a market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com, and these are the market positions for April the 27th, 2011. Now our first position for tonight is going to be in the May rough rice futures contracts. We can see that we've got a bit of a break here. We've been flat now for a couple of weeks, and the triple EMA cross is starting to break higher. Still some volatility though. We can see that our predicted true strength indicator and our predicted MACD are crossing the triggers to the upside. And again, this looks like it's getting ready to break considerably higher. Now, our close today comes in at 1435. We have 1390.70, 1402, and 1424 as our major support levels here. Now, we've closed above all three of the Vantage Point predicted moving averages, and again, this looks to be a bullish signal here. So what we want to do here now is just kind of fine-tune the entry point. But before we do that, let's first of all, we've checked the major support level, we've checked our other indicators. Now let's have a look at some of the crossovers and see if they're supporting the long position. Now again, we're going to start with the short-term crossover. We can see that everything looks good there. Our medium-term crossover is continuing to gain strength, and our long-term crossover is just getting ready, is just breaking over the trigger. So everything looks good there also. So now basically all we're looking for is to fine-tune the actual entry point. Where do we want to get in? So what we're going to do with that is we're going to pull up our daily report from Vantage Point for tomorrow. We can see we have 1470.80 and 1448.1 neural index. A bit of a concern here that it's up for the fifth day in a row. So I would expect a little bit of a pullback. So for tomorrow, we're going to use about the 1410. I'm going to go a little bit lower than the Vantage Point predicted low for the day, because just to be safe, your aggressive traders can go in 1470.80. A little bit less aggressive traders that are going to be looking for a bit of a pullback. Maybe we're a little bit overbought here. 1400 mark I think is pretty good, and then we'll be looking for a move towards that 1448.10 area as a first intraday type of target. Your longer term traders, medium-term traders, I think we could possibly see a move higher than that, potentially to the 1500 mark in the days and weeks ahead. But I think we're going to see a bit of a pullback here first, just to keep that in the back of your mind. So we don't want to get too aggressive right off the start. Now that's our first position for tonight. Now our second trade for tonight is going to be in the energy stock, specifically Questar-STR. Now we're staying away from the foreign exchange market here for tomorrow. We're going to see a lot of volatility with the Bernanke announcement tomorrow, a historical event where he's actually going to speak to the public after the rate hike announcement. So the action in the Forex market is going to be very, very choppy. So we're sticking more to the stock side and of course looking at the rough rice contracts. So just to be safe until this passes. Now I can see a nice little move happening here. I have three main indicators up here: the predicted stochastic, predicted TSI, and predicted MACD. Now in this particular stock we have good support at 1718. We've closed at 1734. We have 1725 and 1717 as additional areas of support, with again 1718 a key level. Our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences are breaking higher. Predicted MACD has crossed the trigger. Predicted stochastic and predicted RSI all basically at trend ready levels. Now our triple EMA hasn't crossed completely yet, but again, looking at that medium and long term, we can see that our long term crossover from Vantage Point is just getting ready to cross that trigger. Another very good bullish sign. Our medium term crossover is progressing along nicely. Short term crossover also looks good. So from here, all we're doing is looking to fine tune the entry point. Now for tomorrow on our entry point, we have 1719 is the low, 1761 is the high. So obviously 1719 coincides with our support levels, our major support level right around that 1718 area. So 1719 is going to be our entry point for tomorrow. And again, we're going to be looking for, I would say, at least about a 50-cent move almost in this stock, which would be a nice move. Now we can see our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences are all turning positive. The last one rolling over long is the predicted long-term difference. Pretty much a little volatile at this time, but they're consistent. So everything looks good for a bigger move potentially coming on this stock. So Those are the market positions for April the 27th, 2011. And again, my name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com.